Grace be unto you and peace from God our Father and from the Lord Jesus Christ. I was glad when they said to me, let us go into the house of the Lord. And I'm Father Steve Sellers, and this is just a brief message of hope for today. And it's early on a Sunday morning, and I'm getting ready for the 9 o'clock Mass. And just some thoughts going through my mind today. I was thinking back of the years I spent running a Catholic high school and the other times when I've been a chaplain at high schools, both in the Anglican world and in the Catholic world. And I have just enjoyed the memories I have been coming up with about working with students in their senior year as they are preparing to go off to college. And I had a series of just a couple of questions I would ask them. And these evolved over the decades. But I would always say, where do you see yourself 1 year from now? And invariably, my high school seniors would say, and I'm here in the state of Texas, they would say, in College Station, Texas, at Texas A&M. That's okay. Well, where do you see yourself 10 years from now? And they would stop and not really sure how to answer that. And I said, well, just hold on to that for a minute because I have one more question. Where do you see yourself 100 years from now? And generally the answer was, what do you mean? Yeah, I'm talking about where do you see yourself spending eternity? You know, we need to think more about that. The great C.S. Lewis once said, if you aim at heaven and you get earth thrown in, but if you aim at earth, you get neither. And so in our gospel reading at Mass today, Jesus has a very provocative parable about a very rich man who lived sumptuously and a very poor, sick man who had nothing. The rich man and Lazarus. And when they died, it was Lazarus, the poor man, who wound up in eternity in the bosom of Abraham, and the very wealthy man who did not wind up there. He wound up in torment. He had aimed at earth, and so he wound up suffering for eternity. So I would always plant a seed in my students' mind and in my own, and now in yours. Where do you see yourself 100 years from now? Know that Jesus has already made those preparations for us. We believe in him, we trust in him, and then we do what he calls us to do, which is to love and serve him, paying particular attention to the poor and the sick and the friendless and the needy. I hope you have a wonderful Sunday, and God willing, Dot and I will see you tomorrow morning. God bless you.